Where are you? And I thought you said we were going to go in the moonlight. I don't call this the moonlight. Oh, I went here and it was like, there's nothing here. Chamber of the Frost Moon Chant. Okay, sounds like a domain to me. Let's check. Yep, it's a domain because I can't climb. But we're not going to get into combat because it didn't ask about my party. I like these plants. These plants are really pretty with the little tendril bits at the bottom with the light. Gorgeous. Wow, look at that tree. It's crazy. Little muff lights.
Huh? Llama, are you praying?
I am indeed. For the moment I was born, my people exclaimed, "Behold, eyes like the moonlit tide, antlers like the crescent moon, and blood that glimmers silver as the moon's reflection."
Question. If you had antlers when you were born, how did your mother give birth to you? Because that sounds like it was a painful, bloody mess. Usually, like, baby deer don't have antlers. They either have nothing or they have, like, little nubs, don't they? Little tiny nubs on their head, which would have no impact on their mother giving birth to them. You had antlers? Oh, your poor mother.
From as far back as I can remember, I was revered as the Frost Moon's emissary and the Moontide Maiden. The first words I ever learned were prayers to the Frost Moon.
That's dramatic. I highly
The
doubt that
first
was
gestures, those of our sacred rites.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Back then, I didn't know any better. It all just seemed so natural. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline has long since begun to run thin. Nowadays, even those of us with antlers are few and far between, let alone those attuned to the power of Kuvaki. But I
Please finish the sentence.
Whoa, your antlers are so pretty.
Wasn't even looking at her antlers, to be honest. I was looking at the pretty, like, light fabric.
They say it's an extraordinarily rare condition. Once in a century, if that. I am unusually sensitive to the moonlight, as well as to the Kuvaki's ebb and flow. As a child, I could barely sleep because of it.
So, you just become nocturnal, right?
Oh no, it was that serious?
To others, fluctuations in Kuvaki are something you easily get used to, like a gentle tide lapping away at the shore. But to me, that same tide is a towering tsunami, a surging swell crashing against me. Of course, as the years went by, I learned how to suppress my senses and my power, enough to keep it all from overwhelming me. But because of that, I also had to walk the path of concealment.
What does that mean?
Concealment?
From the moment I was first taught to pray, my kin would point up to the night sky telling me, "That, Lauma, is the Frost Moon, the last of the moons, the sole surviving truth." But I would ask them in response, why? Why can't I feel anything from it at all? Later, I came to understand that they simply could not tell where the real tide was coming from. They couldn't sense it. The true moon, beyond the sky's veil.
What does that mean? Is Lama talking about the false sky? So the true frost moon lies beyond it?
The moon is false. I reached that conclusion long ago. But there was no one I could tell. Not a single soul. At least, not until now.
I appreciate you telling me the truth, but I'm going to be honest, I don't understand. The whole false sky thing, I don't comprehend what any of that means.
Am I the one who's wrong? Is it the moon that is false, or my own senses? I asked myself such questions time and time again.
Do you want to have a conversation with Columbina about it? Because maybe that's why she got so angry and upset and left. Because she was being told that that was the moon, and she's like, yeah, no, it's not. Where's the moon? Your intuitions were correct. The sky above Teyvat is a lie.
Thank you. When you called yourself a descender, I had a feeling you might be able to confirm what I had always suspected. And now that you have, it's exactly as I imagined. I feel relieved.
Because she's not the one who's faulty in the circumstance. Wrong choice of words, but still. You know, she's not the one who has the problem and can't just sense the moon. The problem lies with the moon, and that it's not the moon that she's supposed to be sensing.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets why you couldn't tell anyone now. It's not easy to change people's minds on something they've believed for hundreds of years.
Especially because I've seen the zealots you have in your cult. I'm sorry, religion. So I can understand that you don't really have a hope in hell of changing their minds.
That's what I meant by concealment. I knew too much, so I had no choice but to keep my people in the dark. Every prayer I offer feels like a lie to keep myself going.
Well, don't pray to the moon in the sky. Pray to the moon beyond the sky. So that's what she meant when she asked me that question. If you were aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them or try to hide it? Well, this is not what I would call family. This is a religious sect, and they kind of follow a separate rule because faith is tangled up in it, and I would at the very least consult with Columbina before I did anything.
You've already met our Kutar, haven't you?
How do you know that? But yes.
Huh? When was that? And more importantly, when were you planning on telling Paimon?
Gotta be honest, Paimon, kind of forgot about it with the whole ether shtick. That night when I went out walking alone.
Ah, no wonder.
What did you think of her?
She seems very scattered and not very present. A little up in the clouds. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. And a bit lonely too.
What exactly do you mean by up in the clouds?
She wasn't fully coherent and capable of following conversation. And she didn't really care for conversation as well.
I understand what you mean. She is quite indifferent to the world outside
We
herself.
call that narcissism.
But I find it hard to hold that against her.
Does that mean you've met her too?
Yes. It was shortly after the fall of the ancient moon's remnants. I asked her what the Frost Moon Scions meant to her, and why she left in the first place.
Yeah? So, why did she?
Perhaps it's better if you ask her yourselves. Things tend to get lost in translation when you speak on someone's behalf.
So can we go back and ask her?
What I can say for certain is this. Even when I had no one to confide in, I still had a family. I still had the Frost Moon Scions. But that girl, born beneath the moonlight, perhaps she's never felt she had either. The truth is, though, she might have had it all. If only the Frost Moon Scions hadn't let her down.
I want to know more about that. How'd they let her down? Last time I saw her, she kept looking up at the sky, where she's staring at the real moon behind the false firmament.
The Frost Moon Scions now walk a path of error. They offer their prayers to a false moon, and to a goddess who can no longer answer them. I want to change all that.
Yeah, let's do it. It's going to be so hard.
But with the Fatui closing in on us day by day, the Frost Moon Scions must stand united, now more than ever. I just need to wait for the right moment.
I like the way that they've got the light reflecting off the water. You can see it glittering across us, her more than us, but the occasional one comes across the traveler. Yeah, see? Fantastic. Stellar.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma!
Oh god, what now, Cappy?
Cappy? Has Cardina's condition deteriorated again? Traveler, Paimon, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
We'll come too!
That's not what the dialogue says, but okay. Oh, you just kicked me straight out? That's fine. I don't really care about this child's condition. I'm going to be transparent.
Why? Did I do something wrong? I've been praying to the moon goddess every day. Why isn't she getting any better?
This is why I don't like zealots. Oh, but I've been praying so hard. Why is the goddess not responding to me and listening to my prayers and doing what I demand? The moon goddess is powerless to answer her prayers, just like Lama said.
Cappy, I need you to wait outside. I'm about to start her treatment.
And how many times do I have to tell you, if your child is sensitive to Kavaki, then you need to move to a place that doesn't have Kavaki. It's not rocket science.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Leave, not cry. Well, not you, her.
Just don't be alarmed by what you're about to see. And please, don't let her mother see it.
That blade you have in your hands. Is that a knife? Interesting. Silver blood and medicine powder. So, I'm starting to feel like Lama has more power than Kutar herself.
Shh. Please. Help me keep this a secret.
I have no desire to tell the rest of the Scions that you use your blood to heal.
She looks much better now. But, Lauma, was that?
A medicine prescribed by a local doctor. For ordinary people, my blood has the power to counteract any adverse reactions to Kuvaki.
Lama's hands are covered in scars. Has she been secretly treating people like this all along? If you have sensitivity to Kavaki, move away from the Kavaki. It's like I'm allergic to cats. Do you see me owning cats? No, because that's just stupid. Why would you own a cat if you're allergic to them? Why live in a place you're allergic to? It's like in Melbourne, they have some plants that you can be throughout the suburb, the city, that you can be allergic to. Every time I go down in October for PAX, I just have a hay fever the whole week because I'm allergic to whatever this plant is that's in the city. But a lot of people are as well. So you wouldn't live in Melbourne if you're allergic to this plant because that's just stupid. Who lives their life like that? Move away. Same here. You have sensitivity to an element that is in this region. It's exclusive to this region, and I suspect Sajanaya, but I haven't had that confirmed. So leave the region. It's common sense.
So, now you know another of my little secrets. I had hoped to guide the Scions out of error before Karina's illness reached this stage, but clearly, I was too late.
Changing your beliefs is never easy. Some are simply too deeply ingrained, just like his girl's mother. This isn't your fault. It isn't anybody's fault.
My life is as hidden from sight as the far side of the moon. Yet people only look to the bright side for guidance. If the day ever came when the two sides were reversed, could they truly accept it?
Sounds like a them problem, to be honest. Why am I thinking of Aether right now? Has he been forced to keep a part of his life hidden too? If it was Aether, if it was family, they'd understand. No.
Hearing you say that puts my heart at ease.
I will remind you, faith and family are two different things. You cannot say that these worshippers are family and adhere to the same tenets of how you would treat your family because they have faith tangled up in it. It's not the same.
And if there's anything we can do to help the Frost Moon Scions, just let us know.
Our priority right now is reclaiming our relic from the Fatui. But I now understand that the day I will tell everyone the truth is no longer far off.
I thought you already knew it was close by. You knew you just had to get rid of the Fatui and then you would do it. So it's not news to anybody. Leave the enclave. Except you want me to do it manually. Okay. Observe. Don't care. That weasel better not be for us. No, good. Thank you.
Wow. Paimon would never have guessed Lauma had all that bottled up inside.
That's because you have all the depth of a teaspoon, Paimon, so you don't suspect that other people have more depth.
Hey! Watch your step!
Can I help you?
Ah! What's wrong? Oh, you scared Paimon.
You scared me there too. Almost stepped right into one of my traps.
Okay, what are the traps for, and why are you putting a trap in the middle of the path of the entrance and exit to your establishment? Wilhelmina, that doesn't make any sense.
A trap? Why would you leave a trap somewhere like this?
Right?
Well, it's not like this is a main path.
It sure is.
And besides, we Frost Moon Scions would recognize it instantly.
How is it not the main path? It's literally the only way to get in and out on a path at this place. What are you trying to catch?
All right. You don't seem like you're with the Fatui, so I guess there's no harm telling you. Lauma asked me to set up these traps to keep the Fatui at bay.
Oh. Come to think of it, their 3-day ultimatum is almost up now.
And we've done absolutely nothing about it. Surprise,
Yes.
surprise.
Hopefully they'll back off when they realize we won't go down without a fight.
Ha! Good luck with that.
Oh, you've done a lot for the Frost Moon Scions too, just like Lauma. Wilhelmina?
It's nothing. I was just wondering if any of this is really worth it.
That's what Wilhelmina meant when we first met her, about worrying for Lauma and her burdens and whatnot. It's because Wilhelmina knows the truth. She understands the burdens that Lauma has. Okay.
What do you mean?
Our people. So many are stubborn, stuck in their ways, clinging to a truth they refuse to even question. Do they really deserve everything Lama's doing for them?
They're not all like that. They're just afraid of change.
Afraid. Huh. I suppose. Maybe you're right. No. I shouldn't be saying this. Just forget it, okay? Bye.
Bye.
Huh?
Why did I say all that? Or really, why am I still doing any of this? Either way, this will be my final night with the Frost Moon Scions.
So rather than getting them to change their ways and see the truth, you would just abandon them? Abandon your own beliefs?
Wow.
Sad.
She sure took off fast. So, are we heading back to the flagship for a break or what?
Well, we need to pass into tomorrow, because isn't it tomorrow that we storm the Fatui headquarters? There's still somewhere I wanted to go.
Wait, you're not thinking of visiting that damsel laid up in Cloud Cuckoo Land, are you?
I've been told to ask her a question, so ask her I must. She must know so much, but if she just refuses to talk again...
Given who she is, pushing her won't get us anywhere. Hey, why don't we... Let's bring her something tasty.
No, that's a dumb idea, and you're not coming, so there's no we involved.
If she doesn't want to talk, we'll have to win her over with food.
You are such a simple child. You really think that'll be easy?
Hey, no harm in trying. At the very least, it shows we're trying to be friendly.
You don't give food to strangers, Paimon. You don't take food from strangers. It could be poisoned for all you know.
Let's see. How about an F's 9.12 out of 10 berries and fried meat, the Frost Moon Scion's boon of the day, and one of your signature dishes. Your choice.
It doesn't strike you as being too much food?
Should be a good mix of meat and veggies. There's bound to be something she likes.
Well, some people don't like meat and veggies. I don't like meat or veggies. I think they're both horrible. Oh, thank God I don't have to cook. I thought they were going to make me
All
cook.
right, food's packed and ready. This is the place, right?
You're not coming in, Paimon.
Why does it feel like we're going to visit a patient? Oh, no. Take this seriously, Paimon.
Please tell me you're not taking Paimon with us. Not only does she ask the stupidest of questions, she hasn't met her, and it would feel strange bringing someone else into this space. You stay outside, child. Luanathar, I'm back. Thank you. Stay. Be a good dog. Meet the damselite. Could have just fast traveled. Oh well. I can't sprint. Oh, I can now. It wasn't letting me sprint. Maybe it's because I changed to the traveler. Okay. Question. Can we try to get all the silver orbs this time? Or is it going to throw me in the cutscene again? I was trying to get that one there and it threw me in. So I might not be able to get any more. Look at them all. Although, I have a circle now. Maybe I can work around the circle. Ooh, this is... Let's get a bit closer than I'd like to be. Any around here? Nope. What about around here? Yes. Oh my. Heaps over here. One short. You brought the stupid child with you. It's very clumsy of you.
Remind me, who are you again?
She forgot me after a single day.
A different one floats by your side today. A different one? What's that even supposed to mean? Oh, there goes Paimon's perfect conversation starter. Hi there. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, there you are. Between the two, I suppose you're cuter.
Agreed.
Wait, what do you mean Paimon's less cute than that floaty thing?
Paimon, I don't want to hear your thoughts. It's stupid and breaking immersion. Shut up.
Columbina,
What is it?
what's your favorite kind of food?
I'm sorry, the sound quality? It was all faint and distant and Columbina. And then hers was really close of, what is it? And then she's, what's your favorite kind of food? What's with the sound quality? And what's with the random fucking question?
Is this a treat? Or an offering? Let's go with treat. Anyway, this is all the Traveler's cooking, so please, help yourself.
Gosh, like I thought, that's so much food.
That wasn't exactly a yes, but she didn't turn it down either. What could she be thinking?
Now you see what I've been dealing with. Can I ask the question I'm going to ask?
What do you want to ask? Hey, she's actually playing along! Quick, now's our shot.
Shut up.
You know the moon in the sky isn't real, don't you?
I know there is only one moon in the sky. It is simply that some can see it, and some cannot.
What does it mean to you?
The missing prologue. What? Huh? What does that mean? Isn't she going to explain herself?
Can you tell me more about that melody? You were humming it last time too. It must be important to you.
It is all I remember from the moment of my birth. A melody. A few lines of lyrics. Like a lullaby from a foggy dream. Oh, so who was singing it?
That's a good question, because wasn't she alone when she was born?
I do not know. I have nothing else. Just that song.
But if we get the moon marrow back, can't we use the moon marrow to witness her birth and find out who or what was present during her birth?
Huh?
And the Frost Moon Scions who found me. They had nothing either but hope.
Has it never occurred to Columbina?
Before I even knew what was happening, they were already calling me their goddess. And I had no reason to decline. Like two lost infants unknowingly exchanged, I adopted their faith, and in return, they adopted me. But my adoption drops you into the story halfway through. What came before was scribbled onto the wrong pages, never even bound into the book. That sense of something missing only served to nurture their greed and doubt. And thus, I came to realize that this place was never truly my home.
Greed and doubt?
O Moon Goddess, forge weapons for us, drive out our enemies, and expand our lands. O Moon Goddess, heal our wounds, ease our suffering, grant us strength. They asked for everything, and I obliged. Until the day came when no answer could be given. If mortals can turn to the gods when they are powerless, then who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give?
You've got Paimon there.
In those days, the Frost Moon Scions cared more for faith than for truth.
A lot of people do. So that's why she chose to leave.
Reality rewrote the sky in words I could not understand. I did not want to read a tampered version, so I simply stopped looking. The real beginning of my story lies up there, on the moon, forever beyond my reach. Like a message carved for blind hands, sealed away where no fingers can find it.
Huh. So that's how it is.
Oh, are you okay? It's a new color.
What's wrong?
Are you connected to the moon marrow? The flowers have turned white.
You should go.
What, now? But you really don't look well. Did something just happen?
Is there anything we can do to help?
No. Aside from answers, I have nothing else to give you in return.
But that's not why you help people. You don't help people to get something in return.
This is the price of running away from home a second time.
So this is Fatui related.
Running away from home? Is she heading towards the food?
Do you still have many questions?
So many. I'm gonna be honest, Columbina, you haven't said a single thing that I care about in this room this time around. None of it's made sense to me, and I don't see any of it as important. So yes, I have many questions.
I know I should offer more in return for your kindness, but I'm feeling a little worn out.
Oh, we're so sorry about that.
The Tsaritsa was right. Freedom always comes with a price. She said I could treat the Fatui as a second family, a second home. But in the end, they were no different. All they wanted in truth was my power as the Moon Goddess. I'd rather not dwell on such unhappy memories.
Seems the Fatui can't afford to let go such a valuable chess piece. So now they're coming for the moon goddess, the damselette in distress.
I have fulfilled my promise to the Tsaritsa, though it has used up much of my power. So you see, this has nothing to do with betrayal.
Interesting. So that is the explanation for why she's not strong or powerful. It's because she's used her power up. So my next question then becomes, what did the Tsuritsu need her to do that required her to lose all her power, or most of her power?
So, you're just staying here for now, resting and recovering your strength?
Yes,
What about these flowers?
they have grown in Nodcry for many generations. They're highly sensitive to the ebb and flow of Kuvaki.
Kuvaki. So, they turn white when she's feeling weak, and when they went red that day, that was because she was drawing upon her strength?
At times, I thought about using that relic the Frost Moon Scions had hidden away.
See?
I could sense the power within it.
Oh, you didn't mean to see the past. You mean to take its power.
But going out is such a hassle. People might see me, and I promised Lauma I wouldn't show myself to anyone. Besides, I know it's gone now anyway.
Really? Lauma asked you to stay in hiding? Uh-oh, she's looking back at the food again. But Paimon still got some little crumb cookies here. You could have these for dessert if you wanted.
Lauma said she wishes to change the Frost Moon Scions, which is why she asked me to stay out of sight. I don't really understand what she meant. And to be honest, it's not something that concerns me. But I wasn't planning to see anyone anyway. If they found their way here themselves, that's hardly my fault.
Correct. If a damsel had appeared in front of them now, the Frostmoon Scions might very well think that their Lady Kutar has returned to save them. When you look at it that way, I guess Lama's actions do make sense.
Lauma, the Maiden of the Grove. She is quite unlike any Frost Moon Scion I have ever met before. After hearing my story, she actually apologized for how the Frost Moon Scions treated me back then.
She told us she feels like she's been living on the far side of the moon.
Is that so? I actually got the opposite impression. She's been keeping her true power hidden away, afraid that people might be dazzled by its brilliance, and that they'd no longer be willing to look her way.
Just like Kutar back then, maybe her light was simply too bright for anyone to see her as family.
So, what do you wish for now?
I wish to return to the moon, to the home where my story is written. Right now, that is all I wish for.
Well, you find my spaceship and we'll shoot you right up. And with that, the damsel looks up to the sky and falls silent. You and Paimon return to the flagship, reflecting on everything that's happened as you prepare for tomorrow's mission.